Sultan family, thank you for coming to our first virtual homecoming assembly. My name's Aubrey Warren, your Commissioner of Assemblies, and we're going to start with our first game. I'm going to ask the candidates a series of questions, and their parent or sibling is going to answer what they think the correct answer is. Joey, what's something you can't live without?
Probably my family.
Parents, what'd you say?
Is this what we do?
Yeah, you lifted it. Friends and family. McKenna, what's something you can't live without?
Shay.
Phone. Sorry, Shay.
Probably McKenna.
Makeup. Cameron, what's something you can't live without?
I'd have to say cheer.
I say coffee.
Your sign.
Oh, it ripped. Coffee.
Luke said coffee. Grace, what about you?
My parents will say my phone.
Parents said phone.
My mom will probably say my phone too.
And mom says phone. Aiden, what's something you can't live without?
Music.
Video games. Carson.
My Android.
Mom says phone. Drew, what's something you can't live without?
Probably an In-N-Out double-double.
A big, fat, juicy hamburger.
Probably sports.
Mom says music. Isaac, what's something you can't live without?
My mom probably put video games.
You're sitting on it, buddy. Mom was right. Tatum, what's something you can't live without?
My parents probably put phone.
Yes, they did. Our next question we're going to be asking is, what's the candidate's biggest fear? So, Joey, what's your biggest fear?
I don't know. Let me think. Probably. Probably.
Public speaking.
Yeah. No. I don't. Okay. Probably like losing my family. Okay. I don't know what to say.
Your mom says going off to college on the East Coast.
Oh.
McKenna, what's your biggest fear?
Sharks.
Your mom says failure. Shay, what's your biggest fear?
Either snakes or spiders. Snakes or spiders.
Mom guesses spiders. Cam, what's your biggest fear?
Getting stung by a bee.
Being stung by a bee.
College.
Failure.
Drowning.
Oh God, this is not even.
Your mom says becoming an adult. Okay, Aiden, for the boys. What's your biggest fear?
For the boys, commitment.
No Wi-Fi. Oh my God. Carson, what's your biggest fear?
I'll just say ants.
Cleaning his room. Drew, what's your biggest fear?
Probably the ocean.
Mom, what do you say? Taking the trash out at night. Jared, what's your biggest fear?
Probably alligators. I don't mess with alligators.
That his brother got something better than him. Isaac, what's your biggest fear?
Probably heights.
Mom's right. Heights. Tatum, what's your biggest fear?
We'll just go with snakes.
Being wrong. Okay, for our last question, we're going to get a little personal. Joey, who was your first kiss?
No one.
TVD. McKenna?
Griffin.
Mama's right. Shay, who's your first kiss?
Dalton.
2 for 2. Cam, who's your first kiss?
Carlos.
Luke says Carlos. Grace?
My dad.
She hasn't had one yet. Alexia, who's your first kiss?
Drew.
Drew. Aiden, who's your first kiss?
Haley Phillips.
Mom's right. Carson, who was your first kiss?
I'll just go with the announcer.
Mom says Aubrey. Drew, who was your first kiss?
Haley Phillips.
Mom is correct. Drew, who was your first kiss? Jared, who was your first kiss?
I'm going to go and say my mom was my first kiss.
Mom says Gracie.
Grace.
Isaac, who's your first kiss?
Marley.
Mom is right. Tatum, who's your first kiss?
Zoe.
Mom says Abby. For our next game, I'm going to pass the mic to Sammy Sullivan. For our next game, the candidates are going to start with a spoon in their mouth and a ping pong ball on that spoon. They're going to race down and try and place the ball into one of these buckets. If the ball falls, they're going to have to restart and go all over again. Candidates, get ready. On your mark, get set, go. Go back, Drew. Go back, Grace. Jared wins.
Hi guys, I'm Sammy, and for this game, each partner group has 1 minute to get 3 hula hoops onto their other partner. The partner that's getting thrown to cannot move, and that's it. All right. Ready, set, go. Oh, I saw Joey. Do it back, do it back. Cameron and Drew. Good job, guys.
For our next game, the candidates are going to play musical pool noodles. Just like Aiden's doing, they're going to put their head on the top of the pool noodle, and they're going to spin around until I call left or right. Whoever drops it first is out, and the last 2 boys standing will move on to the game against the next 2 girls. Are you boys ready? And 3, 2, 1, spin. Go right. Okay, start spinning again, go. Go right again. Carson and Jared, you're both out. Okay, boys, set up. 3, 2, 1, spin. Go left. Tatum, did you catch it? Our final 2 boys are Tatum and Drew. Girls, you're up next. Are you girls ready?
Yeah, like that.
Start spinning in 3, 2, 1. Go left. Grace, Shay, and Alexia, you guys are out. Start spinning. Joey, make sure your pool noodle's on the ground. Go right. Okay, start spinning, start spinning. Three, 2, 1. Go left. McKenna, you're out. Our final 2 girls are Cameron and Joey. Now we're gonna bring Tatum and Drew back. Candidates, start spinning in 3, 2, 1. Go right. The only one that caught it is Cameron.
All right, guys, so for our last game, we're going to be doing egg roulette. Some of the eggs are going to be hard-boiled, some of them are raw, and some have confetti. And Miss Burton's going to be helping me have the candidates choose their eggs. So, Cameron, I'm going to have you point at an egg. Don't touch it, whichever one you want. That one? All right. And Joey?
Don't do anything yet.
Don't do anything with your egg yet, please.
Grace, you're out. This is kind of tough.
Grace, you're
Jared, no.
Any serial numbers on there?
Just give him a random one.
Oh. Oh, dude, I can. Oh. Oh. Dude, if I actually did.
Oh, Cameron gets the yolk all down her back. So yummy for you. All right, next up we have Joey, and Natalie is going to be cracking her egg over her head. And Joey gets a hard-boiled egg. Next up we have McKenna, and Zoe's going to be cracking it over her head.
Put on the back of my head.
Oh, another yolk right down her back. All right, next up we have Alexia. Taylor's going to be cracking it. Oh, another yolk. Oh, and it's on her pants. And Isaac with Abby cracking it over his head. Confetti! Or, oh, hard-boiled egg. Just kidding. Oh, and another hard-boiled egg for Shay. What is Grace going to get? Oh, an egg! Oh, and it's just runny. It is a runny egg. Next up, we have Jared. Sit back down.
Dude.
Maddie's going to crack it over his head.
Give it to him.
Oh, and a hard-boiled egg for Jared. Carson with Aubrey cracking it if she can. She's struggling a little bit. Oh, yolk for Carson!
Oh, Drew.
All right, next up we have Drew. Riley's going to be cracking it over his head. Oh, a yolk! Oh, another yolk for Drew. And for Tatum, we have Carly cracking it over his head. Another yolk! Oh, and it explodes. And last we have Aiden with Marie cracking it over his head. And another yolk!
How many yolks you got here? It's my move. Show me a confetti egg.
All right, Sultans, thank you for watching our first homecoming assembly. Make sure, seniors, your ballot for your king and queen is going to be in your email Thursday and Friday. Don't forget to vote. Have a great day, Sultans.